What is going on, everybody? And it has been a long time, but I am back to go over some Injustice 2 Batman loadouts that I have. I'm going to go over the 4 loadouts that I use for my Injustice 2 Batman. As you can see, he is level 18. I didn't think I was going to get this game. I figured I would get it, but after it, like way later down the road when it was at 60 bucks still. But I caved. I traded in some games, and I couldn't find a game that I think I could play a lot, and so I went with Injustice 2. I'm giving Injustice another chance. I never played the first one. The controls, like just when I was going through the tutorial on the first one, was really pissing me off. Just the way that the controls felt for me. I hated it. But this game, the controls feel a lot better to me. I'm able to play it a lot better, so I am going through this game. I haven't done a lot of the story. I think I'm on chapter like 6 of the story, but I've done a lot of the multiverse stuff. So I'm doing a lot of I play a lot of multiverse, basically, is what I do. And so we have my 4 Batman loadouts. You can see their names here. We have the tactical batsuit. This is from the Justice League film with Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon. I'm considering him in now because he's doing a lot of extensive reshoots, it looks like. So we have Injustice 1, inspired loadout, a Nolan suit, which is not Dark Knight, it's Batman Begins, because I love that. I prefer the Begins suit over the Dark Knight suit any day. And then my Arkham Origins loadout, which we'll see as well. We're going to start with the tactical batsuit, as you can see what we have here. And you can see my pieces that I used on it. We have the destructive mask of the Knight, because it's the one that looks like the Ben Affleck cowl. It's not the tactical cowl, but there's nothing that looks like that one in the game. It still has the short ears, so I went with that one. There's many different versions of it, because here's a level 17 version of it it's called Supreme Experimental Nanotech Cowl. There's a lot of different names for the same kind of mask. As you can see, I don't have any other versions of it up here, so except for the Arkham Origins one. So I went with the Destructive Mask of the Knight, because this one right here is level 17, but just adds to ability. So, you know, it just increased my ability a little bit better. I have some more strength. My chest armor, my torso, I'm going to actually toggle that stuff. There you go. We have the Supreme Armor of the Gotham Knight, because it has the bat symbol, still a thick bat symbol. We want to go more with, in terms of bat symbols, you'd want this one, the anti-villain, the Destructive LW Max 1 anti-villain armor, because of the bat symbol on it. But to give the full effect of the armor, like the ad pieces and stuff like that, I went with this one, because the bat symbol is still a thick bat symbol, so it works a lot better. Looks a lot better in my opinion. And the stats, pretty good stats on it as well. So with that one, none of the other ones that I have look like. You see, that one's a pretty thick bat emblem, but the ad pieces don't look right. Insurgent's chestplate, no. Outsider's breastplate is not what that looks like. I transformed the gear to look different. So I went with this one to cover that. Bracers, these are the ones that I have the most armor on them. These don't have anything on the arms. I like the bulked up shoulder pads and the bulked up gauntlets, or bracers, whatever you want to call them. So I'm with these, and they are on top of the arm, unlike traditionally where they're on the side of his arm. They're on top, like the Justice League batsuit. His are on top of his arm, which actually makes a lot more sense practically, because if you think about the way those are shaped, even as the more traditional, just slight blade-looking ones, if they're on the side of his arm, you see how many times he does like side strikes or like elbows. You know, he might elbow somebody from behind, or that's behind him. And if he misses, those things are going to rip into their face and just tear at their face and stuff. Puncture eyes, and just, it's going to be horrible for people. So have them on top makes them a little less lethal than they would typically be where they are. They would just rip at flesh and stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. So I like these. So moving on to the legs. These are, once again, a transformed piece of gear. This is not what they looked like when I got them. But the stats, I wanted the stats of them for the ability and the defense over the ones that these are based off of. These are level 13 fortified Dark Knights and neon boots. The look of them came from the balanced ceramic anti-Joker boots, because they looked the most like the leg armor of the tactical batsuit. So I transformed them into these, And that's what I use. As you see, I have a lot of legs. I need to delete a lot of my stuff because I'm running out of inventory space. I need to delete a lot of these leg pieces that I will never use. So, going with that. And then the contingency plan utility belt is the one that I'm using. I know he does not have a bat symbol in the front. I am aware of that, but he has a lot of pouches on his belt, and that's why I went with it. Had a lot of pouches and stuff on it. None of the other ones that had just the standard like buckle, like either this one or like this one, they didn't have enough pouches on it for me. So I went with the contingency plan just to give him the more pouches on the belt. Is why I did that. So, abilities, advanced parry is the only one that I have. So all of my loadouts have that. And then the Gotham Knight is the toner or shader that I use. I don't know why they didn't give us a classic like gray and black shader. I don't know why they didn't do that. We don't have any, like, we have the noir, but that's it. And that's just obviously white and black, not. So, and then we have the Beyond. They give us Beyond, but not like a black and gray, but whatever. And they gave us the classic Crusader. It's like, I don't understand. But, so I went with the Gotham Knight shader for now because it looks the best. Moving on to my Injustice 1 Inspired. Take it with a grain of salt. Inspired loadout. This is just something that I put the cowl on. The chest piece looked like it, so, and the legs looked kind of like it, so I went with it. Durable Gotham Knight's mask is what I used. You get the Injustice 1 cowl, the Insurgent's chest plate, plastic steel tactical bracers, fortified, same one as the tactical bat suit, and the contingency plan utility belt. I love that utility belt. I love the look of it. So I went with it, even though the pouches he didn't have on there, but the bat symbol looks the same and stuff like that. So I went with it. I don't have any ability on here. I don't have the advanced equipped. And then Gotham Knight is not the one I would recommend. If you have this one, I haven't looked at how to get it. It's probably from the story mode. I would recommend this one just because of the blue that it adds to the suit. It looks more like the blue from the Injustice 1 character minus the green kryptonite look to it. So, but if you have the AK, I guess Arkham Knight. I don't know why it's called AK. I know it's not Arkham Knight, but that's what I call it. Battle armor. There you go. But I use the Gotham Knight one for now. I will save that. Alright, Nolan's suit. This is the Batman Begins inspired suit. As you can see it here. Just because I love and I couldn't really make one for the Dark Knight, and I don't like the Dark Knight suit as much. Hate on me all you want. I prefer, like when we got Arkham Knight, when we got the Batman, the Dark Knight skin. I was one of the ones that wanted. I said both, but I was one of the ones that would have preferred to have the Begin suit because I like the look of the Batman Begin suit more than I like the look of the Dark Knight suit. But to be honest, I prefer the Begin suit over the Dark Knight suit any day. So, anyway, this is what I based it off of using the gear that I have. So, the cowl is the Supreme Carbon Weave, and the old cowl is the same one as the default Defender's cowl, but just a better version of it. So none of these look like it, so I went with it. Alright, then we have trained the Bat's armor, because it has the nice big bat symbol, has like the ab looking pieces that are kind of like it. The pectoral armor looks kind of like it as well, so that's why I went with it. The gloves are the fortified LW Max 5 Luther Wayne. I know LW stands for Luther Wayne, if you don't know. Max 5 high-tech gloves, because he did have bracers, but they weren't very bulky. They were kind of streamlined with the suit, so these worked a little bit better for the look that I was going for, and the shoulder pads are a little more minimalistic. I would prefer not to have any at all because he didn't have really any shoulder pads. Alright, our shoulder armor, what do you want to say? Then for my greaves, I'm using the solid bulletproof greaves because he didn't have the knee pads, knee armor. It was kind of built into the suit, so these had the most like just leg boots on them compared to some of the other ones. Like here's this one, but it has the knee armor, which he didn't have, so you know, don't have a lot of options here. There is this one, but knee armor once again. So I just went with these because no knee armor just looks like the standard suit pants. That's why I went with those. Excuse me. And then the durable, the Bat's high-tech belt had the circular emblem or circular buckle, even though it doesn't have a bat symbol in the game or in the movie. It has the tubes and the pouch on it, so that's why I went with it. Not the contingency plan because the glowing didn't really have the glowing. So Advanced Parry, and then the Gotham Knight again because that was an all-black suit, so I can go with this shader and it looks great. Then we have probably my favorite, which is the Arkham Origins loadout. You can see it right here, and I really like this one, mainly because the cowl. The cowl is the it's this cowl right here. I got this level 19 piece, the solid Batman's bulletproof cowl, and this piece right here, the Resilient the Bat's anti-villain mask, actually looked like this mask at first, but I transformed it into the level 19 look, but for the level 16 piece it had really good stats, as you can see here, really good ability, really good defense, really good health. I wanted those stats with this for this cowl, so I went in and transformed it into the level 19 cowl look, but on this level 16 piece it had way better stats. So that's why it doesn't look like that mask anymore. And I just love the look of the cowl. It looks pretty close to the Arkham Origins cowl. I know it's not as armored as that cowl is, but it's got the side cutouts and it just looks the best to me. It's one of my favorite cowls out of the ones that I've seen from like other people's videos. It's one of my favorite looking cowls. Alright. Then we have the Train. The Bat's armor the same as the Nolan suit, just because it has the same kind of look in the abs and the pectoral pieces, and the Bat symbol looks kind of similar as well. It's fine with that. The same bracers because I don't have a lot of options, so I went with it because I had the most. It was the bulkiest bracers that I had. Then we have the Dark Knight annealed boots again, fortified, best look. I know his knee and shin armor were all connected, but these look the best with the side armor as well. And the fortified, reinforced stab resistant utility belt, my bad, is what I have for my belt, because it has the best look with the pouches and buckle and stuff like that. You know, it shouldn't be gold, it should be just all gray. Advanced Parry and the Gotham Knight again, because that shader is the best shader that I have. I don't have a Beyond loadout just because I don't have the cowl for it. I don't have the right cowl for Batman Beyond. It's in here, I just haven't gotten it yet. So, but my ideal look with the gear that I have minus the cowl, what I would want to use though would be, I would select the annealed cowl. It would probably be more of maybe even something like this. We can go something like that with these right here. And you can go something like that, maybe. And leave that belt there, and then throw on Beyond paint. And there you go, And you can work with chest armor, to go with more like this one. If that's what you liked more, you can go with that. Look for a Batman Beyond. But until I get the cowl, I won't be able to make one that I like the look of. I need the cowl that is the Beyond cowl that has the mouth covered, but the mouth still moves. Once I get it, I will be able to work a little bit more and get a more Batman Beyond that I like the look of. So, because now with the pieces that I have, I could go with something like this. And it's just all a matter of what you want to look of, or what you like the look of. So, you just gotta find what you like the look of and then go with it. So, there you go. That would be my attempt at a Beyond with what I have in the game, but obviously I'm going to go back to the just this one look. There we go. So, there you guys have it, my 4-player loadouts and an attempt, and what my take on Batman Beyond with what I have would look like in Injustice 2. He is my highest level character. You can see I have a lot of gear for a lot of my characters. as you can see here, I have a lot. Poison Ivy, I used to have a lot more. I've deleted a lot of gear for a lot of characters that I won't use, like Poison Ivy. I have a lot of Robin gear, but he's only level 2 because I haven't used him that much. I'm not a very good Robin, a little slow for my liking, so I don't really use him. You can see I have like a Nightwing mask on right now with a cape and like a Nightwing, one of the Nightwing shaders. So, but a lot of Scarecrow gear that I don't use. Scarecrow, Supergirl, a lot of Supergirl, a lot of Superman, a lot of Wonder Woman, a lot of Harley Quinn. Here's my Harley Quinn. I'll go over in another video my Harley Quinn, but you can just see her right here. I really do like playing as Harley Quinn as well. There's just a lot, man. A lot of, like, look at the 49 pieces of Batman gear that I have. I need to delete a lot of it, like a lot of the leg armor. I need to get rid of because I'm not going to use. A lot of Black Adam, a lot of Black Canary. Don't use her a lot. So I'm gonna go over in another video my. I'll go over my Flash, and I only have one loadout for my Flash, my Harley Quinn. I only have one loadout for them because I don't use them enough to warrant me making other loadouts. Because a lot of gear, I don't have a lot of gear. Some of the gear that I want to use, I'm not high enough level for yet, so I'm not really worried about that at the moment. So they only have one loadout, but I will be going over them. I'll probably combine the Flash and the Harley Quinn loadouts into one video, just because they only have one loadout. Really easy to go over, really short videos, so I'm just going to combine them together into one, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And I hope you guys enjoyed my first upload in about I wouldn't say a year, it's not a year yet, a long time. I have been on the channel, I have looked at the comments, I have replied to some comments when I have not been uploading videos. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I will go over in an update video of me playing maybe some multiverse on here, some single fights in Injustice 2. I'm just going to go over why I stopped uploading and why I didn't get back into other games. So I'll go over that in a separate update video, but I do kind of want to try to get back into uploading videos for this channel because, you know, it was a good channel, man. We had some good comments and stuff asking what gear was and which playing the gear. You know, I was liking it. I was having fun, but you know, just stuff happened. So I'll talk about that in the update video. But for this video, I hope you guys did enjoy my first video. Hope you guys enjoyed the new mic quality. It's the Blue Snowball Ice microphone that I use for my podcast. I do have a podcast. It's called The Tangent. I think there's 5 videos up there now. Only 3 subscribers. So there's some long episodes, but the 2 most recent episodes were just me, so they were shorter. But if you want to check that out, go check out The Tangent. It's a red logo with a black microphone, black headphones, and then it says The Tangent above it. That's the podcast. You can go check it out. Subscribe to it if you want to see some podcasts on a weekly basis, pretty much every Monday. We try to upload. This past week we didn't upload at all, and then I didn't upload the 4th episode until today, the 4th of July, so which was a Tuesday this year, so I didn't get those past 2 uploads, but try to keep up on a Monday schedule. I'm gonna quit rambling on here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the first video in a while on some Injustice 2 with my 4 Batman loadouts. And it's been Hunter. I'll see you guys in the next one.